Hi, gorgeous. This is episode number 302. You are listening to Hard Sells Podcast. I'm your host, Christine Schlonski, and it is Variety Friday. I'm so pumped you are here. This is actually part 2 of episode 299, where I promised you that we will go deeper onto who your products and services are for and who not, because we're still answering the question that Celeste had on how to stop time wasters and tire kickers in your business so you can move forward with actually creating results for those people who buy from you and who are willing to work with you on the level that you offer. So I hope you enjoyed episode number 299 and my little story of how Hard Sells Podcast actually came to life and what I did with a very well-known person in the podcasting space to have an accountability partner. And I did not plan on this, but this is how it turned out, that I made a big, bold claim, and then I had to live up to it because there was no other choice for me than moving forward and really creating what I wanted to create so that you can actually listen to Hard Sells Podcast. So let's dive right in. You are now clear on what you want to offer, and you've learned in the last episode that you really need to decorate your door. You have all these rooms in your house that have different things you can offer that basically belong to your main offer. For me, it is sales, and to my main offer also belongs self-care, self-love, dynamics in sales, energy, the, introvert, extrovert, seeing sales holistically. And that's not something I can lead with. What I can lead with is the pain that my people feel. The pain of not moving forward in their businesses because they have not figured out how to sell in a way that feels good. They have not figured out how to sell with ease, grace, conviction, how to sell in a way that's authentic and that's fun. You can have fun conversations, but these fun conversations you usually have only with your soulmate clients. And when you talk to your soulmate clients, you will stop the time wasters and tire kickers for sure, because they are just not your soulmate clients. So you will repel them in the process that leads up to the question, is the person ready to work with you or not, right? They will never make it through that process. So you can stop worrying about them and you can really focus on your soulmate client. I already had several episodes about the soulmate client here on Hard Sells Podcast. So today we're just going to dive in how to express publicly who you want to work with. Just assume that you listen to the other podcasts on soulmate clients on Variety Fridays. You already know that a soulmate client is someone you could potentially be friends with. You would love to have maybe dinner with at your house. And if they work with you one-on-one or really high level and they book themselves into your calendar, you will always have a smile on your face and you will always be excited about the next session with that person. But how do you keep out those time wasters and tire kickers and those people who just don't qualify? So here's the deal. People are amazing. But we have to understand that not every one of these amazing people will be our soulmate client. And in the process, they will not be that amazing for us or to us. So we have to be okay with people who are filtering themselves out. And at the beginning of my business, I had a lot of wonderful, heart-centered people who had great ideas, who were really, really lovely. But whenever it came to the point where I made an invitation and I made them an offer, they did not have any opportunity to pay me and they could not figure out how to organize the money. So for me, that was really painful because I saw those beautiful people and I could not just coach everyone for free. I had a business to run. So what I would recommend for you is to really look into who is your perfect soulmate client, who is paying the fees you really want to have, who is getting the outcome that you are promising, who is taking that massive, massive action in your teachings, in your programs, so that they will have the transformation they are looking for, and they will scream that off the rooftop so everybody knows they're working with you. Who are your people? Who are those people? When you're in a place where you really know that your business is working, that you have created a thriving business, that you maybe finally have hit the 6-figure mark you so badly want to hit, or maybe the 7-figure mark that you desire to hit, then you can come up with other ways to give back. So for me, it looks like this. I created one-on-one coaching. I have a done for you service where we also support with technical stuff. And obviously that is high ticket price because it is my personal time. And my personal time is so valuable because I know what I can do even in an hour. Right? I have created full business concepts. I have given people a super fast path to several ways of creating income, to getting their clarity that I know I can charge a lot of money because when they implement, they make so much more back that actually the lot of money seems like a tiny drop in the ocean. So when you have that clarity about your business, and you have your business going, you can always say, well, now I am creating something for those beautiful people who would potentially be my soulmate clients, but they are not having this one point that my soulmate client has. They can pay me the money I desire. They can't pay for the services in a way that I would love them to pay. And for them, you just create something else. So I created a membership site called the Heart Sells Members Community. At this moment, it's invite only. So only when I talk to people and I see they will be a fit, I make them an offer. And compared to everything else I do, it's super low end, right? It's like really affordable for what they get. And once I launch the product, well, obviously then, it will be available for everyone else, but that's how it works right now. Because I figured I want to give something back. I want to have people or support people that are not there financially yet, but I know I can guide them to get to the point. So in the membership, they can A, afford it, B, it is an absolutely great community of heart-centered business builders worldwide. We already have people from Scotland, from Germany, from Switzerland, from Austria, from Norway, from the US, from Canada, from Singapore, from Colombia. I mean, you name it. And it's by, invite only. So it is already growing and people get so much value out of it that I'm really excited when I'm going to launch it next year. But what I'm saying is I need to repel all those people that do not qualify for working with me in, group one-on-one coaching programs, whatever, and who are not qualifying for the membership. So how do I do this? I get really, really clear on the soulmate client. And I write down in detail who my soulmate client is. But I also, and that is the important piece that a lot of people are missing, I write down who it is not. You want to be really clear who you do not wish to work with. Because once you're clear on both ends, who the ideal person would be and who the person is you do not wish to work with, you can use that in your marketing. You can say, well, this is for, and then you describe your soulmate client. And for people who are, this is not. And that really helps you to get clear. And once you are clear on what you offer in combination with your soulmate client, you've just gotten to the jackpot. Because with that clarity, you will attract the right people because you will be in the right places where your right people hang out, where your tribe is. You will be super clear in your communication. So people who are not a fit, they will kind of sort themselves out. They will disappear from your radar. And those people who really want to work with you, they feel understood, right? In one of my last programs, I just had a workshop here in Germany in German for the very first time. And I explained my soulmate client, and one person commented and said, Christine, I was thinking you are looking into my soul. Let that sink in for a moment. If your soulmate clients thinks that you are looking into their soul, that you feel them, you understand them so well, I mean, how amazing would that be only to attract these people? And you can do that. You don't need hundreds, thousands, or millions of people to work with you. Not necessarily. I mean, if you want to, of course. But you need those who connect with you on such a deep level that they are willing to do what it takes so they get the results, which then in turn gives you the opportunity to work with them, gives you the opportunity to create an amazing success story, results that you can feature on your website, or you can interview people, or whatever you want to do, so they also help you to attract more of their soulmate clients, because like attracts like. So if you have a hand of soulmate clients who scream from the rooftops that you are the go-to person in this field, well, guess what? Other amazing soulmate clients who identify with those clients will come into your world. But it does take some time, and it does take some persistence, and you just need to keep going. So no matter what strategy you are using, if you maybe say you're going to do Facebook ads, or you're going to restructure your website, or you're going to do a podcast, or you're going to do an online summit, whatever it is, you do need this clarity. And with this clarity, you will sort out the right people who are your soulmate clients, and then working and selling to them becomes a piece of pie, right? It's going to be super easy. If you talk to the right people, you do not need to do objection handling. I was asked that a couple weeks ago in a podcast, what do you do about objection handling? And I really had to pause and think. And I don't have objections in the way I used to have them, because my soulmate client is my soulmate client, and I have made the definition so clear that they don't have those objections. The only thing they might have is that they need to organize some money. But that's it. They already bought before they come on a call. They're already super excited that they get to talk to me. And in the call, we just see where they are, and if I feel we are a perfect fit for each other. And if that is the case, well, then the question is, well, how do you want to pay? Which program are you going to get? And that can be true for you too. So really, really get that clarity, which is not only just helping your business to grow immensely, but also keeps away the time wasters and tire kickers. So I really, really hope this was helpful. This was for you, Celeste. That was your question in the Hard Sales community. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening, for being here, for giving your beautiful gifts to the world. And remember, you are special. You have something that other people are waiting for. So please make your invitations, make your offers, get really, really clear, and enjoy that sales journey, because it's so much fun and you can tap into it no matter what. Hop on over to christineschlonski.com. Find the podcast tab with the show notes, the resources, and also when you're over there, sign up for the empowerment notes. If you feel you are ready and you would love to have a conversation, hop on over to christineschlonski.com/sales-assessment-call, and then just book yourself in. Let's have the conversation. When you are ready to move forward and to really enjoy the freedom and joy of selling authentically with ease, grace, and conviction, then maybe it's time that we have a conversation. Thank you so much for having been here. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. And please think about your special gifts and that the world is waiting just for you. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.